Recently, I came across an interesting piece titled, Jimmy Carter Reveals He Voted for Bernie Sanders Over Hillary Clinton. Specifically, the author of the piece explained that former Democratic President Jimmy Carter revealed Monday night that he backed Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton in last year's Democratic presidential primary. Can you all see why I voted for him? The 92-year-old Carter said of Sanders, who was seated next to him during a discussion hosted by the Carter Center on Human Rights in Atlanta. Carter kept his preference quiet during last year's heated race between Clinton and Sanders. Carter would be Sanders' highest-ranking supporter in the Democratic Party. Only one senator backed the Vermont independent, Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley, along with just a handful of House members and governors. In the run-up to the 2016 election, Carter, a staunch critic of money in politics, said he had no doubt that Clinton would win the nomination because money dominates and she has an inside track to the massive amounts that are going to pour into the Democratic Party. And during the general election last year, Carter seemed to be holding his nose a bit as he said he supported the quote-unquote quite unpopular Clinton. "Everybody knows that I'm a Democrat and I'll be voting Democratic," was his less than enthusiastic endorsement of the Democratic nominee. At the event with Sanders, Carter said he thought American voters elected Donald Trump because of their dissatisfaction with the existing system of politics. People were willing to just take a chance and abandon democracy and what we knew about its basic principles just to try something new, no matter what it was, said the former president, who has mostly stayed out of domestic politics since leaving the White House after a single term in 1981. Now, I found this piece to be extremely interesting and enlightening as it completely caught me off guard. Personally, I, as a millennial, do not know much at all about President Carter or his presidency, but what I do know is that very, very few politicians in Washington supported Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton. So for Jimmy Carter, such a high-ranking figure in politics, and a former president of the United States, to come out and say this, to say that he voted for Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton, it's really noteworthy. Or at least it's really noteworthy to me, as someone who supported Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton myself. So I just thought I'd share this story with you guys. Who knows, maybe you guys might find this revelation to be interesting as well.